BioResearch is the first engineered educational park in the Philippines, with over 2,000 varieties of plants and over 2 million pets and pet products available. Though seemingly small at the front, BioResearch is divided into 4 major facilities. First is the Pet Hypermart. BioResearch has a pet store that has many varieties of pets available for sale. It also includes aquariums, fish tanks, cages, pet food, and other pet utilities and products. Next is the Star Pets Grooming Center. BioResearch uses this facility for grooming and polishing the looks of their customers' pets. It has many grooming services and also sells grooming products. Another is the veterinary clinic. Its purpose is for checking up and maintaining the health of its customers' pets. And lastly, the most valuable of all is the Lost Eden Educational Park. It is where most of the plants and animals are kept and taken care of in their natural habitats, including endangered ones. This park is usually visited by students during a field trip or by other guests just by walking in. In this park, we could really see what BioResearch is all about. So what is BioResearch all about?
BioResearch is the pioneer and market leader in the Philippine pet industry for over 40 years in operation. And we have expanded into retail shops. We have in SM, Ayala Malls, plus our very own the Pet Hypermart. And here, you will be familiarized with the 5 pets category. Here we have dogs and cats, birds, fishes, small pets, and reptiles. And we have over 2 million pets and pet products available. In 2007, BioResearch conceptualized and developed this truly educational destination by looking through the eyes of a child and imagining ourselves to be kids once again. The 4 long years of brainstorming, good planning, and hard work gave birth to the 101 destination points, the one of its kind only engineered park, our Lost Eden Educational Park.
So we're at BioResearch in Sucat, Parañaque, and we have here is the country's longest aquarium strip in the Philippines. So we have here our tour guide. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Flor. I'm one of the tour guide here.
So what can you say about the longest aquarium strip here in the Philippines?
So here, sir, all the fishes that you will see here is all fresh water. Here we have 218 aquariums already arranged by section to accommodate different varieties of fishes. So here, the customers will have an idea on what fishes goes with the other fishes because not all fishes are compatible. Some of the fishes are fighting. Like for example, when you mix the goldfish together with the African, they kind of fight. So if they are goldfish, you can mix the goldfish only with the different goldfish family like Ranchu, Rayukin, Fantail.
So in short, all of these are freshwater fishes.
Yeah. African cichlids, they are called mouth brooder because when they lay egg, they incubate their eggs in their mouth for 7 days. So after 7 days, they will release the baby fishes. So all we have to do, we need a separate tank to put the baby fishes. So as you can see, they have a lot of hiding places because those fishes are very aggressive. So most of the time, they gonna fight. So we have to put a lot of hiding places.
So now, where are we now?
Now we're here at the koi pavilion where you can see different varieties of Japanese koi. From smallest to the biggest koi are all available here. So here we have the images of the koi. Those are the Japanese names. Like for example, we have the Asahi Sanke. They have different names depending on their colors. Ayan. So for example, we have the white background with red markings. The name of that koi is Kohaku. If it's white background with the red and black markings, the name of the koi is Taisho Sanke. When it is single color, we call it ogon. For example, this one, pure white. That's the platinum ogon. If it's pure yellow, that's the Yamabuki ogon.
So now we've finished the koi pavilion. Now where are we? It seems that there are a lot of birds here. So,
One of our pigeon attraction showcases here is the pet mansion. So those pigeons are not for racing. Some of them is for exhibition or for fashion show. For example, we have here the Syrian fantail. That kind of pigeon looks like peacock because it has a very attractive back feather. That pigeon is for fashion show. And some of the pigeon here are for exhibition. Like for example, the Vienna Tumbler and the Hungarian. Okay, now we are here at the green iguana loft. Those iguana are all female because the male is more colorful. Although green, the name is green, the male is light orange. It has a big julep. And green iguana is the most popular of all reptiles because of their fascinating both looks and behavior. They are vegetarian, so here they fed on veggies and fruits.
so are they shedding?
Yeah, they change their colors twice in a year. We call molting. And here we have Burmese python. Her name is Georgia. It's a Burmese python. She's a personal pet of Kajeri Hieronimo, the producer of Ating Alamin. But in 2007, it was donated here when it was only 10 feet. But now, she's already 16 feet. Georgia eats rodents or birds every 2 weeks. Should be alive when you give the food to Georgia.
Now we're here at the Lost Eden Educational Park in the Pigeon Gallery, where you can see diverse species of pigeons if you look around. So, what else can you say about these pigeons?
What we have here is the different varieties of fancy pigeons. Fancy pigeons, they just like dogs. They have petite, small, medium, and large breed. So here we have the petite breeds like the Vienna Tumbler. The Vienna Tumbler is the smallest kind of fancy pigeon. It looks like Chihuahua dog because it has big eyes, then it has M shape on the forehead. On the petite breeds, we also have the Chinese owl. It looks like owl. Yeah, Chinese owl. Pigeon owl. We have different kinds of feathers like this one. You can look at this capuchin pigeon. It has brown color. So they have ribbon here because they won the fashion show at Cartimore last December.
So here we are at the Turtle Bridge, still in BioResearch, and we have here turtles under the bridge. So what can you say about these turtles here?
Here we have the green turtle. They are also known as red-eared slider. They are already proven breeder. So when it's time for laying their eggs, what they do, they dig themselves in the sun to lay their eggs. And we collect the eggs and we incubate them because we have our own incubator. They are semi-aquatic. So in your aquarium or in your pond, you must have a land area. For example, you will put sand there, then water in the middle.
Now we're here at the Wildlife Twin Tower Cage, still in the Lost Eden Educational Park, where you can see many species of birds found. Okay, so what species are shown here?
We have here the golden pheasant. Golden pheasant is the picture of Ibong Adarna. But in real life, if, the male is colorful, but in Ibong Adarna, the female is colorful. That is the male and the female is the brown one. Also we have the wild rock pigeon, the original ancestor of all pigeons. We have short beak and small head. And we also have here the white peafowl. When it comes to white peafowl, the male or the peacock has a longer tail and the peahen has a short tail. This is the peahen. Here we have the Rabbit Island. Rabbit Island can house 500 bunnies. And here we have the Netherland Dwarf Rabbit. Netherland Dwarf Rabbit called forever young rabbit because they can grow up to 1/3 the size of regular rabbits. And they are diurnal, meaning they are active at daytime. Those rabbits are very trainable. You can train them to walk on a leash or teach them some tricks like jump, sit, and walk. And we also have here the guinea pigs or cubby. We have here the Abyssinian covey, curly hair, and also we have the American covey. Those guinea pigs are the only pet that can do loud and clear whistling sound. And they cannot manufacture vitamin C, so they have to obtain it in their daily diet.
Now we're here in the honey house gallery, and we have here an example of a beehive that's kept isolated. So what species of bee is this?
What we have here, sir, is the Apis mellifera. They are European bee. It has been used all over the world for honey production because they can produce a lot of honey. In every colony, for example, this is considered as one colony. They can produce 30 to 50 kilos of honey. And in one colony, we have 3 occupants. We have the one queen bee, thousands of workers, and hundreds of drones. The queen bee is the only fully developed female in the colony that can lay fertilized eggs. She can lay 1,500 to 3,000 eggs a day. And the worker bees, they are all infertile female bees. They do all the tasks inside the colony, such as gathering nectar, feeding the babies. They have guard, engineer, they have cleaner, and the last duty is the field bees. And the worker is the smallest in size. The drone bee called batugan, they just eat and mate the queen. Especially designed for mating the queen, but successful mating to the queen is fatal to the drone because the genitals are torn off from the drone bee. We have here the Indian peafowl. When we say peafowl, 2 or more. Yan. The male called peacock and the female called peahen. The Indian peafowl is the national bird of India. The male is more colorful. That is the male. It has a very attractive long back feather and it's part of their courtship. The female is only brown. So the male, when it comes to animals, the male is more attractive, most especially when it comes to birds. And here we have the scops owl, one of the smallest owl in the world. The scops owl, they are nocturnal and they are endemic in the Philippines. Meaning they can find only in a certain place. They can find only in the Philippines. And they are meat eaters. And we give them chicken and sometimes pork or beef. We have here the crowned herons. And we have the young juvenile, and this one is already adult. And they are migratory birds. They can transfer from country to country, and they are meat eaters also, like the scops owl. One of our pigeon attraction showcases here is the Flying Tippler Palace, because we have here our king of all flying birds, the Flying Tippler. Flying Tippler, they can fly for a whole day without resting. The last record of Flying Tippler is 22 hours plus. And our Flying Tippler Palace is one of its kind in the world. It can house 500 birds. And the first condo loft was made by Italians. Unlike in any condo or buildings which they have penthouse, here they have flight fen, where they do their exercises. Flying Tippler, they were originated from England, and on windy days, they perform aerial acrobatics, and they can exhibit in roller coaster flight pattern, sometimes in a figure-8 motion, or just as the pilot does, they form into group and break into 2 groups again.
So now where are we?
Now we are in Pigeon Cathedral. And here we have the Italian white falcon homer pigeon. They are the favorite white pigeon of Pope, and they are the latest teenage pigeon craze in Italy. And they have been used in wedding ceremony also because they symbolize partners for life, or they are made in heaven. Because when they lay egg, always 2. Always male and female. And that pair, that would be partners for life for the rest of their lives. And the unique characteristic of those pigeons is they take equal paternal and maternal instinct. Because even the male can produce milk. Yeah. And when you release those pigeons, they were able to find their way back home because they have homing instinct. So, I'm gonna let the pigeons.
Having a pet store, a grooming center, a veterinary clinic, and an amusing educational park, BioResearch expanded into many branches throughout the country, continuing to value the importance of living nature. BioResearch, Sucat, Parañaque.